Hey everyone, Alice here with your weekly sneak peek. Weekly readings. I'm going to do it a little differently and I'm going to explain that. I'm always doing things a little differently. I don't know, I just get like in my head, it's like, do it this way. I'm like, fine, I'll do it this way. I do test it a bit and make sure that it kind of works out, but so I'll go into that. First, we'll just talk a little bit about this week on a energetic level, like what's going on in the energies. Again, I'm not an astrologer. I don't do any of this. I just kind of like read and pay attention to what I think is relevant for my readings and what I feel I should pass on, I guess. So yeah, so I'm just gonna pass on the information to you. You do what with it with whatever you would like. Anyway, so a lot of this week has to do, with the lunar eclipse I've been talking about in other videos. And then, that was in Scorpio moon. And then we're in Taurus season. And we have Mercury in retrograde. So what does this mean? This means that there's a lot of things that are changing quickly, but also it may be difficult to look at things in a more logical and practical way, because you might not be seeing everything that's going on. It just is more difficult to do things more logically. Here there's a lot of fixed sign stubborn energy here, which means you or the people around you may be a little more stubborn, a little more clinging to old habits, just old ways of doing things, old behaviors, even old connections and all that. So really, how do you get out of this? You have to think a little more practically. You have to think more with your gut, be more intuitive. And around the middle of the week, Wednesday, there's kind of like a little, I guess you can call it, boost of energy here for you to be thinking out of the box, to be problem solving creatively. If you're doing anything artistic, if you have any artistic goals or just a different way of doing things, especially if it seems impractical, Wednesday may be kind of a good day to kind of try those things out. Anything that has to do with passion, things that you're passionate about, love, romance, all of that. Basically, Wednesday is kind of the day where we put aside, the working, and then more focus more on the playful side of things. Thursday, though, seems to be, if you want to be more sort of productive, or like business oriented, that you may be more motivated to do things more about like solving your problems, like getting rid of any sort of how would I say, like in your sort of business or your work, if if there's been issues or problems, that you may be feeling more motivated to kind of fix those around Thursday, or just people in general may be feeling that way. Friday, you may be feeling like you want to talk more, or you don't want to be more social, with Mercury in retrograde, with in I think it's with the sun, yeah, in conjunction with the sun. Yeah, Saturday is a good day to kind of catch up with people that you haven't been talking to for a while, friends and family, and that it's things likely go pretty smooth. It'll be a fun time. So if it's nice out, I don't know, go out somewhere with someone that you haven't talked to for a while, or that you've been meaning to catch up with. I feel like Saturday would be a good day for that, energetically. And Sunday would be a good day to kind of, if you've got things to do on your to-do list, you got chores to do around the house, it's probably like a good day energetically to kind of like get those done. I mean, that seems pretty normal, right? It seems kind of a normal-ish week to be honest. I mean, that's what you do. Most people do on the weekend. Saturday, you hang out with people. Sunday, you know, you get shit done around the house and all that. But, I mean, just energetically, it just seems to match. So it may be more beneficial this week. But just keep in mind, Mercury is still in retrograde. So at least it's working in favor this weekend. But yeah, you may still see people popping up from your past that you're like, where did you come from? Oh, I haven't talked to you for a while. Things like that, or just, you know, things from your past coming back. And fucking technology. Yeah, speaking of technology, vtuber still doesn't work. Obviously, she's not here. So I'll get that going. All right. So the reading. Let's talk about the reading. So weekly sneak peek. Jeez. I'm not going to be clarifying, but what I am going to be doing is a bit of a pyramid type style reading. It'll make sense when I start doing it. We'll start off like with sort of the main theme, your energy, the energy of somebody else. It's likely going to be your person, the person you're thinking of, the person that's on your mind, the person whose energy is attached to you, very likely. And then how you guys are dealing with that, like together, your connection, and then any advice from spirit. I mean, it's not any different than what I usually do. It's just the layout is kind of different. I don't know. Just kind of popped in my head. It works. It seems to work well. Yeah, so technically this is a timeless reading. I know it says weekly sneak peek, but you know, whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. So there may be some message in here for you. Just keep in mind this is a general reading, so not everything may apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. You know your situation better than I do in that instance. You feel free to check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or any sign that you feel drawn to. It doesn't really matter. It's just an identifier for me, so I can just kind of separate, I guess, energies, if you want to call it that way. So I mean, whatever you feel drawn to, you can watch like the whole thing, and whatever resonates. So yeah. All right, let's get started. Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries, so you are the first one. Let's see what's going on for you this week. So this will be your weekly reading. It's so weird. When I split the deck, like, I saw the deck is all in order. So I saw the Fool at the top and the World, but then like I already shuffled. So then when I split it again, I saw in one hand I had the World, and in one hand I had the Fool. I don't normally notice things like that. I'm just saying it because I noticed it, and my mouth is not stopping from talking about it. So yeah. It just means it's just a cycle, you know, the start and an end of cycles. So that's all. All right. So what's the sort of theme that's going on here this week for you? Okay, it's gonna fall on the floor. Okay, I see it. 3 of Cups. Communication, talking, hanging out with people. Okay, your incoming energy. Oh, the Tower and the Queen of Wands. I was gonna say swords, not swords. Queen of Wands. There might be some Queen of Swords energy in here too. I wouldn't be surprised with the Tower. But I mean, this is you. So yeah, something this week. Something to do with either friendships or a friend group or something along. There's something that is going to happen suddenly that I feel like you're going to pretend like it's not a big deal, but it is a big deal. I mean, it is. It's a tower, but you're going to pretend like it's not a big deal. some truth bomb. There's some truth bomb that may be happening this week, that is coming possibly from a friend. But yeah, you're gonna pretend like it doesn't bother you, but I feel it will. So let's see the incoming energy of somebody, their energy towards you. I mean, there's definitely at least one energy here. There might be two, maybe. But what is their incoming energy towards you? Yeah, a lie. So somebody's gonna be lying. Yeah. Yeah, and it's gonna cause problems. Dude, somebody is lying to you. They're gonna say a lie to you. I don't know if you're gonna... I don't think you're gonna really know what the lie is. Because this person's coming in with an energy of being deceptive. This person is being deceptive. They're not being truthful here, and it's going to cause conflict. They are coming in to cause conflict for you. Why? Because there's something that they regret. I don't know why this person is doing this week, but there's somebody who's, you know, they come in, they have big regrets with you. I think it has something to do with the image that you're putting out. You're putting out this image of Queen of Wands, that nothing bothers me, that I'm doing great, you know, that I'm happy, that I'm confident, that, you know, whatever. You might be, a lot of people might be talking to you. You might be putting out this image that you are, whatever, in demand, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Like, people want to hang out with you, people want to talk to you. And this energy of somebody coming in, it's like they're not happy about that, and they want to, like, they want to cause a scene almost. This person kind of wants to cause a scene with you, and they're coming in very deceptive. And like, this whole energy of them coming in very deceptive here and just like wanting to stir some shit with you, you know, that's what's going to cause a tower for you. All right, so what's this connection all about? Like, how is this going to affect the energy and the connection with you and this person? Or even give us some clues in who this is. Okay, Page of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the World all in reverse. So I feel like this person doesn't normally act this way, and it's gonna do like a complete like 180 here on this connection. Oh, it's creating a lot of instability here in this connection. I feel like this person is assuming a lot of things about you. With the Page of Swords, this person may have been watching you a lot, like watching you from afar, stalking you, and has made some assumptions about this connection here, which is kind of leading to, this is why they're being deceptive. This is the pyramid spread. I love the pyramid spread for this shit, because, you know, see, they're assuming some things, and that's why they're lying, and that's what's leading to this tower moment here. Yeah, I mean, they're doing a complete 180. I feel like this person, or like a 180 on the connection. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. They don't, like, the connection's not over. There's still unfinished business here in this connection. The connection's still, there's still some things that need to be worked out here. Obviously, what really needs to be worked out is this person is feeling a loss or sadness here when it comes to you, Aries, and you know that needs to be worked out on here. All right, so what's the advice? Man, you got a lot of like shit going on this week. I mean, at least with one person here. Advice for Aries. Okay, all of this wanted to come out, so we'll put it all out. I mean, the advice here really is for you to stay calm, keep cool, keep a cool head, stay calm here with Temperance. Yeah, so middle card, this is the advice. This is like the things that you should do. These are the things you should avoid. So I wouldn't change anything. Really, I wouldn't make any sudden changes here. I wouldn't do or say anything impulsively without thinking. Really, when this person talks to you or whatever they do, I would not like react quickly. I would really think about what you're doing. Like, take some time to really think about what you say, and take some time to think about what you do. Like, don't do anything quickly, because I feel like this person is doing things very quickly because they're making assumptions here. They're making assumptions of what's going on here in the connection. So yeah, just stay cool. Just keep cool. Stay cool here. um, um yeah, I wouldn't end anything with this person here. This is what I mean by really thinking about things before you say things. I mean, a lot of this has to do with some sort of insecurity that they have. They see you as doing really well, that you're really happy, and that people like being around you or whatever. And this is bothering them. Like, perhaps they feel like they've lost you, or there's competition or something. Yeah, like, it reads like, you know how you have sometimes in your friend group, you have that one friend who maybe you're really close to, and they see you starting to hang out with other people. Maybe you got a new job or something, and you're just kind of hanging out with your coworkers or something more. I don't know. Or I don't know, you got into like a new hobby or sport or something, and you're hanging out with those people a lot more. I don't see jealousy here, but it feels more like hurt. Like, I'm so hurt. I'm even betrayal a little bit. Like, you're hanging out with these people and you're not hanging out with me, and there's a bit of insecurity going on here. And they may say, like, lie to you about it, and you're going to realize, like, oh shit. Like, yeah, so I wouldn't end anything here. This is the advice. um and again, I wouldn't, um with the King of Swords in reverse, I wouldn't think, like, I don't think that don't act like you know everything that's going on here. This is very surface level. I'm not like clarifying anything here. I don't know what's beneath the surface of this person. I mean, I feel like there's more problems here than just you're hanging out with more people or you're hanging out with other people, or you're not hanging out enough with them. I feel there's more to it than that. So I would say be more open-minded. Don't be so close-minded and thinking that you know everything that's going on here. Okay? All right, Aries, that's your reading for the week. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Good luck this week. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. Hey, Taurus. So let's see what's going on for you this week. What is going on for Taurus this week? Taurus's weekly reading. Oh, jeez. Okay, so what's the sort of theme for this week for you, Taurus? Okay. Change. Changes. Make a change. Alright, yeah, things are changing. So, your energy. What's the incoming energy for you? Oh. High Priestess in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. The incoming energy here, I feel like you're going to learn something here, that there's some information that you didn't know before, that you're going to learn about, or that's going to be revealed to you, that is going to cause some heartache here. I feel like this is persistent. It feels like old energy, though. It feels like, what's the saying? Like bringing up old wounds here. This feels like it's something from the past. This feels like something from the past and discovering new information about something from the past. Something that hurt you before, and now you're just learning something new about it. Example here, I don't know, let's just say you broke up with somebody like a year ago, and then you find out like a year later that they were cheating on you. it's something, it's like something along those lines. I mean, I'm not psychic. I mean, that's very specific, so I don't know if that's exactly what it is. That's what it feels like. It just feels like something that you already moved past before. Now you're just finding new information about it, but it's causing some sort of change here. It's changing something here. So let's see what the energy is of somebody, somebody's energy towards you. Magician in reverse, Four of Swords, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so somebody's energy towards you. Okay, I see. So you're going to find out new information because somebody's trying to come clean here. It feels like somebody's trying to clear their conscience here. So somebody had a guilty conscience and they're coming towards you and they're like, hey, I need to tell you something about what happened before. And because they're trying to heal. This is their way of healing. So they feel like they are going to heal by telling you this. It can be that they think that this may be healing for you as well. I feel that they're not very confident in what your reaction is going to be. There is a bit of a timid energy here. They're not sure how you're going to react to this. They are coming into this thinking that it's not going to go well at all. But it's like, I need to heal, you need to heal. So they're coming into this like, I need to tell you this. Like something needs to happen, but they don't really want to. I don't know why they feel they need to tell you now. Aside from that, it's just part of their healing. So I mean, I guess that is a good enough reason. But they don't think that it's going to go over well. They're not coming in to expect that you're going to either like forgive them or that it's going to fix anything. Like, I don't see that here. I see that they already think that, I'm going to tell Taurus this and I don't expect Taurus to like me, or like I don't expect Taurus to forgive me or any of that. They're not expecting anything good to happen from this, but they feel like they need to heal here. So yeah, sorry, I got distracted by a text message. It's just spam. Like, fuck off. It was a spammy text message. Yeah, it was about, hey, you got something shipped to you. I'm like, I didn't fucking order shit. Okay, anyways, let's see what I only mention it because I don't know if, like, when things like that happen, I feel sometimes it's relevant, so I say it and I mention it. Anyway, so let's see what's going on in this connection here with you and this person. The Empress, it's not a Son of Swords, it's a Knight of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there is communication happening here. I do feel like the communication isn't what you thought it was going to be. I feel like it's also communication that's impulsive too. It kind of, like, I don't feel like it's coming out of nowhere, but it is like I feel like this person wanted to tell you this for a while, possibly, and it's just like, okay, they just decide now. Like, I don't know, you're just talking and then they decide, okay, I'm going to tell you now here. But I don't feel like it's something that you really wanted to hear. Or, I don't know, there's just something about, like, this connection. The connection's good. Like, I feel like there's a very supportive energy in this connection. Because with the Empress here, it does feel like this connection is nurturing in some way to you, to this person. There is a supportive energy here. I feel like that's why this person is a little unsure of how you're going to react, because I do feel like this person does care about you on some level, and so they're not very confident in what you're going to say when they tell you this here because of that, but they are just gonna say it kind of out of nowhere. It's like, I need to clear my conscience here. But again, they're not, they're afraid of the sort of like they've been thinking about it. I just feel like they've been thinking about this for a while. You know, they've been watching you, they've been thinking about saying something here, but they haven't really figured out how to say it, and then they just say it. But they've been afraid that, you know, it's not going to work out, you know, that they've been afraid of not being able to say it, of, you know, failing at getting their point across here, and just, you know, being afraid that the connection might kind of not end, just be kind of fucked up, I guess. like like they're just very, like, I feel the connection for both of you, you do feel kind of selfish. There's a selfish energy in this connection, so perhaps there's a bit of a codependency energy here in this connection. I don't know, or there will be, possibly. All right, let's see what the advice is here for you, Taurus. What's the advice? Okay. All right. So the main advice here, I feel, is like to kind of keep an open mind a little bit here with the Ace of Swords. I mean, the advice here is to tell the truth, to be very honest, basically. Be honest about what you think about what this person has to say and what's kind of going on here in the connection. This is more the things that you should embrace. These are more the things you should avoid. Embrace, you know, the connection. Again, I feel like you guys care about each other. With the Empress here, I do feel there is a supportive energy in this connection. So, you know, remember that you do have a very strong connection with this person here. But remember, like, also to kind of get what you want out of this situation here. The King of Wands can be somebody who, how would I put this? If, you know, they can talk, they're very good at talking and getting what they want through conversation and through action. So I feel this is more about, if you want something out of this connection, then you're going to have to speak up, basically. So, I mean, if this person is telling you something and you want to know more about it, you're going to have to ask. You're going to have to speak up and ask about it. Because they're not, like, they're going to offer some things, but if there's something that isn't very clear to you, then you're going to have to speak up and ask about it. And I feel that's also the advice here. The Ace of Swords, you know, clarity, being honest in truth and sharing truth and having, you know, seeing the truth. So yeah, if something isn't clear to you, then ask. That's what I feel. That's the sort of advice here. What you should avoid, avoid stressing about this too much. I feel the energy here is from Spirit is like almost saying it's not that big of a deal, kind of thing. With the Two of Pentacles, it feels like this is something a little bit normalized. Like the Two of Pentacles to me can be like daily life stuff, so it you know, it can be something that happens, that not fairly regularly, but like something that isn't too abnormal here. It's that you don't really need to be in your head too much about it. So yeah, try to avoid stressing out too much about it. Try to you know, see things a little more clearly here. See things for what it is. Yeah, because like I said, it feels like past energy, right? It feels like this is something that somebody's digging up from the past. Like, oh, remember that time when we did this? You know, like, actually I was doing this and all that. And you're like, what? Like, I just feel like just try not to make too much of a big deal out of it, basically. All right. Yeah, so that's your reading, Taurus. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Good luck this week. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey, Gemini. So let's see what's going on for you this week. We'll get you your weekly reading. So what's the theme here for you this week? The main energy. Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like you may be kind of stuck here and wondering, should you leave a situation? Like, should you stay? Should you go? Like, just being a little uncertain here. Like, and the uncertainty here is because you feel like you should stay. It's like one of those situations. I'm just giving an example of the energy here of when you know you should go. It's not really an example, but like, you know you should go, but you feel like you can't because you feel you have some sort of emotional attachment to the situation. It doesn't have to be a connection. It can just be anything. Like, let's say, you know, moving. Let's say you know you should move. You know, like you should move out of wherever you are or move to a new place, but you can't bring yourself to do it because you're so attached to it. Like, let's say, I don't know, it's your childhood home, but it's like the house is in disrepair. Maybe it's costing you more than it really should, and you really should just sell the house. And, you know, maybe it's not even that convenient for you, and it doesn't really like fit in with your life. Like, you know, maybe you work further away and everything, and it would be better for you to live somewhere else. Or maybe I don't know, maybe it's got like a lot of stairs or something, and it's not very, you know, good for you. Or there's not enough rooms. Like, let's say there's just not enough rooms. You want a family and you need more rooms if you know, if you want to grow your family or whatever. But, you know, it's your childhood home, and you're like, oh, but I feel so attached to it, and I don't really want to sell it. It's like that. It's that type of energy. I'm not saying that's exactly it. I mean, I'm not psychic. I'm just saying that it feels like that. You know, it's like, you know, you should leave, but it's hard. It's hard because you have an emotional attachment to whatever the situation is. So let's see what your incoming energy is like this week. Holy shit, all the cards. Okay, well, it's these two anyways. I still pick up the fucking cards. Okay. Three of Cups and the Hermit. All right, so this might have to do with a friendship. This could be a friendship that perhaps has sort of lived its course, you know, especially when you have childhood friends. That can happen sometimes, where you know that you know it's probably not good for you to keep hanging out with this person, but you have an emotional attachment to them. I mean, it doesn't have to be that. Just saying, it just feels like it has to do with a connection on a friend level, like a platonic connection here with a friend level. And your incoming energy here, you know, you've been thinking about it. You've been trying to think about, should I stay or should I go? I mean, it's exactly what I've been talking about, basically. So let's see what the incoming energy is for this third. Okay, maybe there's a third energy. For this other energy, you know, the other side. This is probably a person. This is probably the person you've been thinking about whether you should stay or go. So what's their incoming energy towards you? Okay. So I feel like this person, you guys, so So their incoming energy towards you is, I feel like they feel that there's something off here. Because it seems like their brain is kind of running a million miles an hour here. And they really want to talk to you. You know, they kind of want to clear the air here. They really want to say something here. They want to talk about it. So whatever you've been thinking about, that you've been pondering, contemplating about this connection, I feel they have too. I feel like they've been feeling it too. And they do want to talk about it here. You know, they've made some sort of, you know, assumptions here. You know, they've been kind of watching and thinking about, you know, the connection here between you guys, and that's, you know, kind of leading them here. So they have made some assumptions here. So I feel like that's what they want. Like, they're going to want to talk to you because they're not sure exactly what it is that they know about you and the connection. So they may just want to clear the air here because they can't stop thinking about it. So like, I can't stop thinking about it. I need to talk to Gemini. And, you know, you're a Gemini, so I feel like you'll want to talk to this person. Not to, like, you know, be very, not to, like, stereotype your sign, but it does feel that way. All right, so what is the energy here in this connection for this week? Okay, Two of Cups. Ten of it's not swords, those are wands in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Cups. All right, so the energy and the connection here is okay. There are some issues here that need to be resolved, definitely. And I mean, that makes sense here. There are some problems that need to be talked about here. The connection isn't really going very well. I feel it may be, the problems may have to do with something in your life or both of your lives. Like, it seems to be something, it can be something happened specifically, like at an event. Like, when I say an event, like maybe you're hanging out one day, or you went out one day and something happened. Like, it feels like this may be a specific event where something happened or something was said or some, you know, that didn't go very well here. And that this is what this person's been thinking about. This is what you've been thinking about. That would explain why you're both thinking about it, because it relates to something that happened, like an event here. And it never really got resolved. Like, it feels like it happened and perhaps maybe it was laughed off, or it was just swept under the rug, and thinking that, you know, you both would get over it, kind of thing, but you hadn't really gotten over it. Your connection is quite strong. There is a strong bond here with the two of you. So I mean, that's the positive part here. And there are some emotions here. I would say the emotions here in this connection, it's possible, like, it's very possible that there is some sort of infatuation here in this connection. I, like, again, like, it felt platonic, but it's possible that, you know, there are some feelings here, possibly. If that's not the case, then it's just that it can be that the emotions here are quite sort of juvenile. Maybe you see this person, like, you like them like how a child likes their best friend, kind of thing. Like, it can be like on that level as well. So yeah, I mean, I feel like the connection is fine, that you guys like each other. There are feelings here for each other. It doesn't have to be romantic feelings. There are, you know, you care about each other, it seems. There's just something that happened specifically. There's a specific event where something happened, and that's what your person can't stop thinking about, and what they want to clear the air about, and that's what you've been thinking about as well, because it's all over here in this sort of area. All right, so what is the advice here from Spirit for you, Gemini? Okay. I don't know which way this wants to go. Okay, but I don't know where you... Okay, whatever. It's not clear. Try again. Sorry, try again. Sorry, try again. It's not very clear, Spirit. I don't like when they just flop out like that. See, that's a lot clearer. Thank you. The Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, the... Okay, that's weird. 8 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Swords in reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, these are the things you should avoid. These are the things that you should be embracing, and this is the advice. The advice here really is kind of... That's weird. The advice here is to hold off. The 8 of Wands in reverse is about delays, slowing things down. I mean, it can be, you know, slow down. Don't jump into this too quickly. Yeah. There's something maybe perhaps with communication. Maybe you don't need to talk about this right away. I don't know. That's really strange. Because you're thinking about it. This person will come and talk to you about it, but so I feel like the advice here is more, you know, slow down. Try not to do anything too quickly here, or try not to move things along too quickly. Like, take things slow. The advice here, the things that you should be embracing. If you've gotten any sort of advice from other people or from like a mentor or something, think about the things that they've said and remember that, especially from family. The 10 of Pentacles can be advice from family or just anybody who you've known for a long time, or like that you're really close to, that you feel very secure like talking to them about this stuff. I think that's why this is like slow down. So this person might come and talk to you about it, and I feel like before you do anything, it almost feels like you should talk to somebody who, you know, you feel very close to, somebody that you can talk to about the situation here. Somebody who is very wise, because, you know, the Hierophant is somebody who has a lot of wisdom, who's very wise. So you have inner wisdom, right? The Hermit is you listening to your inner wisdom. That's your incoming energy. And your inner wisdom might tell you to kind of talk to somebody who is a little bit more wiser, somebody who you trust, because there's a lot of trust here with this person. This is, I mean, again, this feels like a family member or somebody who is like family, somebody who's very close to you, somebody who you feel very secure talking to them about this, you know, somebody who you trust. It does seem to be that is what you should be embracing here. And it feels like you shouldn't really say anything to this person until you kind of, you know, figure this out, because there's a lot of contemplating here, pondering here on your side, on your energy. So what you avoid getting in your head. Don't get too much in your head. Don't make it a bigger deal than what it is. Like, try to see things for what it is. Try not to think that like the world is ending, I guess. Like, try not to overdo it, because that's with, you know, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse here. This can be about overdoing things, overindulging. Try not to think too much about it. Try not to like make it a bigger deal than it is. You know, just try not to overdo things here. I feel like that's why Spirit is like, you know, talk to somebody, get like another perspective here, another opinion, perhaps of somebody that you trust before you do anything, before you move forward here. Okay, so that's your reading, Gemini. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. Good luck this week. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, Cancer. So let's see what's going on for you this week. Your weekly reading. So let's see what the main theme for this week is for you. Ooh, 10 of Wands. You may be feeling a little either overwhelmed, or you may be biting off more than you can chew this week. It seems like you're just gonna have a lot on your plate this week. I don't know if it's expected or unexpected though. Okay. Let's see what your incoming energy is like. What's your incoming energy for this week? I'm not entirely sure. I'll take note of those. There's way too many for me to be sure about. Cancer's incoming energy. Oh my gosh. Okay, a lot of them kind of showed up again, but I'm gonna take these ones. 10 of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse. I also saw the 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles kept popping up a lot. There was a Queen of Wands too. When I see that, because the Empress is in reverse, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands side of the Empress energy is fine. I feel like what's kind of out of whack must be the other 2 queens. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, which aren't 2 queens that you want to have out of whack. So yeah, I do feel here you may feel a little imbalanced in your feminine energy. I mean, it's energy. You don't have to be female. You can be male or whatever. It just means that you may be thinking a little too emotionally about something here. Possibly being a little cold. I know that sounds weird. It's like, but it's like being, oh, not being too emotional, like being emotionally drained. Like, it's like you've been too emotional. Now you're emotionally drained, and now you may be feeling kind of cold towards a situation here. You know, you may be sort of pulling your energy away from a situation here. It seems like this is something that's been going on for a long time with the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it just does seem like it's something that's been going on for a long time. It can have to do with family. It can have to do with somebody who you've known for a while. We'll have to get more information at that, but it does seem like you're kind of tired of it a little bit, like emotionally tired of it, and you're just kind of like, you're almost like ignoring the situation here. It's like it's been going on for so long and you're just so emotionally over it, and you're just like, I'm just done with this. I'm just done with this. I'm not paying attention to it anymore. You're just basically abandoning it because it's causing you so many problems. It feels like that, you know, that's the thing here. But let's see the energy that's coming towards you. Okay, it's the energy that's coming towards you. This is somebody, this is a person. So what's their energy towards you? Person. Okay, I wanted to come out before, and then now the cards are like, you didn't want to take the ones that came out before. I'm like, it wasn't fine. Whatever. So, Hanged Man in reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and Strength. Yeah, okay, so this is an issue. This is a situation that's been going on for a while, and this person feels very stuck. They feel very stuck because I feel you have put them out in the cold. This is their perspective of it, okay? Their perspective is, their energy towards you is that they feel like you have put them out. And you kind of have, to be honest, because it looks like your energy here is, you're like, kind of neglecting the situation here. But it's... You haven't, like, I don't feel like you've, like, blocked this person or cut them out of your life completely, because with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, there is a chance, you know, they could, like, whatever, message you, call you, or whatever, that there is, like, the door is still open. It's just, like, you haven't shut the door on. The door is unlocked, basically. Like, yeah, you've kind of shut the door on them, but the door is unlocked. Like, that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. This person, I do feel they are gathering the courage here to kind of say something possibly to you or do something here. This person right now doesn't feel like they have the confidence to kind of confront you with what's going on here. So they're like, their energy here is very stuck, okay? Their energy with you is very stuck. They're not going anywhere because they feel like you don't really want to talk to them, that you don't really want anything to do with them, but they are kind of gathering that courage up here to say something possibly. Let's see what's the energy and the connection with you and this person. It just popped into my head, more money, more problems. I mean, maybe. I mean, there's a 10 of Pentacles there, the 10 of Wands. I will say, okay, the 10 of Wands, yes, there are problems here, but because it's upright, I feel like you may be getting over these problems as well. As much as, like, yes, there may be, you might have bitten off more than you could chew, that there are a lot of issues here this week, or like, you know, there are burdens here that you've been dealing with. I mean, the 10s are an end. You may be figuring something out here, getting over it in some way. But this has been this feels like an ongoing thing that's been going on for a while. Or I don't know if it's ongoing, but it's been going on for a while. Okay, yeah, you guys aren't talking. Yeah, you're not talking to this person. Ooh, but you do have a connection here. It is quite strong. Oh, yes, you do definitely have a connection. Oh, you guys, this connection is so strong. Yeah, you definitely, there is a strong connection here. Very strong, a deep connection here. That a very important connection that you have with this person. This person may be a soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, whatever label you want to put on here. But you guys aren't talking. You guys aren't talking, and that is creating a lot of, for their person here, stuck energy. You may have not been talking to this person for a while. It's very possible. But this connection, there's been this connection here that you've had for a while. It's a very secure connection here. I feel like it would take a lot for this connection to break. Yeah, I feel that you guys do watch each other. You guys do pay attention to each other, even though you're not talking to each other. I feel like there is a lot of assumptions being made here about each other, you know, what you're doing, what they're doing here. So even though, again, like I said, you seem to have shut the door, but you didn't lock the door. And I feel, so if you want to go with that sort of analogy, so you're inside, let's say you're inside the house or whatever, and this person is outside, and you just kind of like close the door. You close the door, but the door is still unlocked. They could go in, but they're afraid to, okay? They're kind of afraid to go in that door. So what's happening is every once in a while, this person kind of peeks in the window and tries to see what you're doing. They see, okay, you're kind of going about your business. I don't know, you're cleaning the house, you're watching TV. I don't know, you're dancing like nobody's watching. I don't know what you're doing. But you're doing shit in the house. And so like they're watching you. And then they're like, oh, okay, I guess Cancer's doing okay here. And then maybe they kind of sulk off and, you know, and they walk away. And then, you know, every once in a while you stop and you look out the window, you peek out the window, and, you know, you see your person, and your person, you know, I don't know, they're on the street there, and maybe they're talking to the neighbors or something, you know, and they seem to be fine. Maybe they're working on their garden. I don't know, they're cutting the lawn or something. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something, and you know, you're peeking and you're seeing what they're doing, and there's a lot of assumptions being made here about each other. So when I say that, like, maybe they see you and they think, well, Cancer seems to be doing fine, and they're assuming that, and then you're looking at them and you think they're doing fine, and you're assuming that as well. I don't know, like, if they are doing, like, whatever. This is just the energy. There's assumptions being made here of what's going on, because you're looking, but you're not getting the full picture here. You don't really know what's going on. You know, like, for both of you, you only see part of the story because you're just kind of looking on each other's social media or whatever. or you're just hearing things sort of secondhand from people, like someone says, oh yeah, I saw so and so today and they were doing this and whatever, and you're just assuming that they're okay because you're hearing this secondhand information. That's what this is. So that's what's going on in your connection, but it's very strong connection here. But you guys aren't talking. You're not hanging out. You're not doing anything. I see. But like I said, the Ten of Wands can this can indicate that you're almost through the burden. Now, that doesn't mean that you guys are suddenly going to start talking and everything's going to be okay. It's from your end, from your perspective. The energy is perhaps you're just kind of like, I don't know, you're just done with having this weighing on your shoulders. I mean, that can be a possibility here, that you release your energy from this situation. But oh my gosh, there's such a connection here. It's such a shame. I hope, I mean, okay, let's see what the advice is. You know, I'm not going to put my 2 cents in this. I mean, my 2 cents is this is such a strong connection, in that, I mean, it really would be wasted potential here. But I mean, I'm sure you know that. So let's see what the advice here is for you, Cancer. Oh. Yeah. Okay, I don't know why I put that there, but I'm going to put that there. I didn't mean to put that there, but I'm going to put it there. I did not mean to put that there. Normally that would go over here, but it wanted me to put that there. Fine. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not arguing with that. All right, so, okay, because I put this here, so the main advice here is to stay calm. Stay calm, keep a cool head. You know, don't do anything rash, especially here. You know, take things slow. Don't do anything like quickly here. You know, kind of take your time here. You know, this is about being honest, but being honest with yourself. With the 7 of Swords in reverse, like, be honest with yourself here, especially about this connection. And especially about what isn't happening here. What's not happening here in this connection. And like, almost like, you know, why aren't you hanging out with each other? Like, why aren't you talking? Why aren't you hanging out? Like, be honest with yourself. Like, be really honest with yourself. Like, it almost feels like, be honest with yourself. Is it you or is it them? Right? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, again, this is like, don't move quickly. You know, be cautious about your actions. Like, be careful about the things that you do. It does feel a little bit like, because I see you're shutting the door here with the Empress in reverse. To me, that is like business, you know, is closed for business kind of energy here. That's your incoming energy. And it does feel that you are a little bit, I don't want to blame you, Cancer, but you are the reason possibly why you guys aren't hanging out. I don't know. Like, I mean, the advice here is to not to change anything, okay? I'm not saying that you should suddenly start hanging out with this person or anything. I mean, I'm not giving any of that sort of advice here, but Spirit here is saying don't change anything. Be careful about what you do. Be honest with yourself. Stay calm. Keep a cool head. These are the things to avoid. Avoid keeping secrets, okay? Avoid waiting around for this person. The 9 of Wands can be somebody who's been through a battle, you know, with, we have all the issues here, the burdens here. And the 9 of Wands is somebody who, you know, they stick around, you know, they are persistent and they stay vigilant. And I mean, really, what you should avoid here is waiting around for this person. I wouldn't wait here. I mean, yes, leave the door open, you know, but don't like wait by the door. And Spirit here, I mean, because I understand this is, you know, it's a deep connection here, and you know, you're watching this person and they're watching you, but like, don't wait around for them. Also, don't hide anything. Try not to hide any secrets. Try to be pretty open or transparent here. Yeah, I just feel here spirit is saying it's not going to do you any good hiding things, just in general, I guess, keeping secrets in general. I don't know exactly what that means. It's just it's just there, like, just try not to hide things. I'm going to guess it's something about because it feels it's more like, if because you're not like, don't wait around. So if you're going to do something, you don't have to sneak around, basically, because we have the sneaking cards over here. So like, this is kind of the thing, like, you don't have to sneak around and do things like that, that you feel like you need to stick around and do. Just, just do what you want to do. Be very open and transparent, and yeah, don't wait around for this person. Just most importantly, like, keep a calm head, a cool head, stay calm, meditate, do whatever you have to do to, kind of get over the obstacles here. Just heal, try to heal. I mean, this is all for you. Okay, that's your reading, Cancer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. Good luck this week. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey, Leo. So let's see what's going on for you this week for your weekly reading. All right, let's see what the theme of this reading is for you this week. The main theme. Whoa, okay. The Emperor in reverse. So you may be feeling this week like you don't have any control of a situation, or you feel like you're losing control of a situation here, especially if you like set things up, like you set up the rules, you set up the boundaries here. It almost feels like, what was the point of me doing that? Like, why did I even bother doing that? Because it's all like, it's all being ignored, basically. Yeah, so let's see what your incoming energy is like. No. Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups in reverse. All right, so you're thinking a lot about whether you're thinking a lot about a situation here that you feel like you can't really move on from. I don't really know much more than that. I mean, that's really what's there. I mean, so your incoming energy is, there's a lot of thought. I wouldn't say thought. I was gonna say a lot of thought being put into, but it's more that you just can't get it off your mind. Like, you can't stop thinking about a situation that you're kind of stuck in, emotionally in. You like, it almost feels like you should leave the situation. You should leave it alone, but there's an attachment here. Whether it's nostalgic, or you just have feelings, or emotional. It's like you can't let it go. It's the energy of, like, let's say, here's an example. This isn't what it is, but I'm just saying, here's an example. Let's say you have a dog, and you love this dog, but you have to move into a smaller apartment or something, and that it's not good for the dog. That the dog needs a bigger space because it's a big dog, and it it would benefit from having like a house with like a backyard and a place to run around in. And like, you have to move into a smaller place, and it wouldn't be good for the dog. You don't want to let the dog go. You don't want to give the dog away, even if it's just a family. But you should, right? It's that type of energy there. The situation, you should do something, but it's hard to let go because you have feelings, you have emotions attached to the situation. And this is what's been on your mind, or what's going to be on your mind for this week. Okay, so we'll see what the incoming energy is for somebody, because there's always another energy. So this is another energy, what their energy is towards you. Man, I say energy like a lot. What is it? Okay. 7 of Wands. No, wow, this person really isn't giving up. No, this person's not giving up. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, this person's incoming energy is they are not giving up on you. This person is fighting for you. This person is, you know, they're standing up here. They're not giving up on you. They have feelings for you. They're in their feels, but they're in their feels in a way that is a little immature, in that it's like they do have feelings for you, but they're not really, like, they don't really understand these feelings. When I say they don't understand, it's like, oh, I really like Leo. Maybe I love Leo. I don't know. I really like Leo and I want to stand up for them and all that. But then it's like, where's it coming from? Like, it's like you don't really have control over your emotions. Like, what do you actually like about Leo? Like, what do you actually love about Leo? I mean, it can be seen as a bit of an infatuation. It can be seen as a bit of an obsession here. And I get a little bit of obsession energy here. So yeah, this person does not want to give up on you or the situation here, but I feel like you're thinking about it. I feel like your thoughts seem to be more, you know, you should give this up. I don't know why. I'm not clarifying, but yeah, I feel like you've been thinking about, if this is a connection, you've been thinking about, you know, letting this connection go. For whatever reason, you're going back and forth on it here. And with the Emperor in reverse, it can be that you just feel, it can also be that you feel like things aren't going your way. The Emperor in reverse can be somebody who is like, you know, things aren't going my way. I want things to go a certain way, and it's not going the way that I want it to go. It can be awesome that. So let's see what the energy is in the connection here between you and this person, this Page of Cups person here. Nine of Cups, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. Oh, Justice in reverse. Oh, okay, yeah. So there's no commitment here in this connection, and I feel like, okay, I feel like you guys are on opposite sides. Like, I feel like your beliefs are different, that you don't see things the same way, because with Justice in reverse, that just feels like there's an imbalance here, and I feel like your person feels, I get more of an obsessed energy from this person. So your person may be more committed to this connection than you are, because you are kind of thinking about, should I stay, should I go? So I feel you don't see eye to eye on commitment, or how commitment is here, because it feels a lot about, yeah, somebody wants commitment more than the other person here. In the connection, somebody feels left out of the connection, not completely, but you know, maybe your person is feeling like you have been pulling away from them a little bit here. I do see like this connection is satisfying for both of you, that, you know, there is something here in this connection that satisfies you, that there's something here that you want, that this person can give, and vice versa. That's probably why it's very difficult for you to figure out, should I stay, should I go? Because this person does have some things that you want, but you don't share the same beliefs, which is a bit of a problem here. A bit of a problem. It's a big problem here, because these are two major arcana. All right, so what is the advice here for you, Leo? We'll get some advice for you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Swords, Temperance in reverse. It's amazing how often Temperance is showing up here. Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Swords. So this is the main advice. This is like what you should be doing. This is what you shouldn't be doing. The main advice here is kind of like, don't wait. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting here, is maybe is not to wait here. It's like, don't wait. Maybe it's enough of the experiment kind of thing. I mean, you know your situation better than I do. I'm just saying what the main sort of energy here is. You know, you've tried things out, it's not kind of working, the experiment is over kind of thing. You really shouldn't wait anymore here. What you should be doing here, it's interesting because these are quite negative energies. That's why I'm just like, it's like you should be, because here, I'll explain what these energies are. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody who isn't taking care of themselves. You know, you're not taking care of yourself, of your needs, of your wants and your needs. And the Nine of Swords is, you know, really stressing out about that here. I mean, these are things that you should be embracing. I feel like it's more just kind of like, really think about, is this person, is this connection really satisfying you? Like, there are things here that you get out of this connection with the Nine of Cups, but it's like, really think about yourself. You know, is it helping you be, you know, a better person? Like, because the Queen of Pentacles, this is all about self-care, you know, paying attention to yourself, your wants, your needs. And is this connection really doing that for you? Because the Nine of Swords is somebody who thinks a lot. Not like, I mean, like the Hermit is a 9 as well, and it's, you know, that's a lot of contemplative thought. The Nine of Swords is a lot of thinking in your head, and it can be stressful thinking. Like, it's a lot of anxious worry thinking. And like, yeah, I mean, you shouldn't like embrace the stress, but just kind of think about, like, is this stressing you out? How much is this stressing you out? And like, is it worth it, kind of thing? Because I feel that it's like, just pay attention to how stressed out this situation makes you, and is it helping you? That's what I feel like what the advice here is kind of saying. Things that you shouldn't do here. You shouldn't do things on your own. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, I mean, this is about not working together. You really shouldn't try to figure this out on your own. And you know, the Ace of Swords here is about being honest and revealing the truth, but it almost feels like, okay, maybe you should hold back on being completely honest, because it almost feels like perhaps you can be honest to a fault here, and perhaps Spirit is like, you don't really need to say everything, you don't have to reveal everything here. Yeah, like, you don't have to, like, you don't have to do things on your own, and you don't have to, like, kind of, when you get help from other people, you don't have to tell them everything that's going on, if you don't want to. Obviously, if you want to, then go ahead, but it is almost like, kind of like, perhaps holding back a little bit, holding back some of the truth of what's going on here. I don't know why, but just for some reason, that energy is there. I feel like it can be to spare somebody's feelings, perhaps to spare this person's feelings, because this person, you guys are on opposite sides of the fence. Like, I just see that with Justice here, this connection, you're both on two sides of the fences here. And I feel like this person is a little more involved with you, a little more obsessed with you than you are with them. So perhaps to spare their feelings, maybe don't be so truthful to them, especially like if you're not interested in them in that way, or you know, maybe just like don't tell them so bluntly, like things like that. Yeah, I feel like maybe that's kind of what that's all about. All right, Leo, that's your reading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. Good luck this week and take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey Virgo, let's see what's going on for you this week for your weekly reading. Why are there cards here? Okay. Whoa. So let's see what the main theme here is for you this week. Virgo. I don't want them to fall. I don't want them to fall. Okay. That's not 4. That's a 6 of Wands. Me and my fucking Roman numerals. 6 of Wands in reverse. It can be that something is not like failing to launch. I get a little bit of that. I do feel like something this week, nothing major, but something isn't really being successful here. I feel, yeah, there's a bit of a failure energy here. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you with what I see. There is. Okay, well, I mean, we'll see more about this because I'm not entirely sure. All I get is that something isn't working out. You're not being successful in something, but it's on a smaller scale. But anyways, let's see here. What's your incoming energy? Virgo. I know this card wants to be flipped. Okay, fucking. Justice and oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, so there were some things happening. I will talk about them a little bit. The 3 of Wands was stuck in the deck, and then why can't I talk now? Three of Wands was stuck in the deck, and when I tried to flip it out, I saw the Queen of Cups. So that feels like expecting some sort of emotional connection here. That's your incoming energy. I feel that's hidden. That's hidden away, that you are expecting to have an emotional connection here. I don't like possibly like with somebody possibly, or yeah, soon you're expecting to have almost, it felt like a heart to heart, but that was what was hidden. That was hidden inside the deck. So that's probably hidden energy within you. I really don't know what that all means, but this is the energy that came out. So we have Justice and we have the 2 of Swords. I feel like your incoming energy here is that you want to make something right, but you are kind of at odds with yourself here. It's like you want to make something right, but there is a clash here. You're clashing with yourself here. It can be seen as a conflict, but there are 2 sides here, and you can't really make a decision here. You haven't really made up your mind here. It just feels like you know you need to make something right here. But it's, yeah, there for some reason here you're at a crossroads. You can't decide what to do. I feel like you know what to do. You just can't really decide. Like it's almost like you know what to do, but you're just kind of like, well, I don't want to do it. And that's the clash here. You know what you should do. You know which way you should go in this crossroads, but you don't want to do it. And yeah, that's a problem. All right. So there's somebody else here. So let's see what their incoming energy is towards you, Virgo. Huh? They're watching you. Page of Swords in reverse. They are watching you. Keeping an eye on you. Nine of Swords, High Priestess in reverse, and the Hanged Man. Alright, so their incoming energy here towards you this week. They know that things need to be fixed here. They also know that you're in a crossroads. This person knows a lot, which is really weird for me to say. This person knows, but they pretend like they don't know, but they do know a lot. This person actually may be very intuitive or spiritual in some way, because I feel like they're very aware of what's going on here. They're aware that you want to fix something. They're aware that you're at a crossroads. It's very strange. But their incoming energy here is they are stressed out about it. So it's like, even though they know, they are stressed out about it. They're stressed out about you. And they're just kind of hanging around. They're just waiting and seeing what you do. That's what the Hangman energy here. They're just kind of like, okay, what is Virgo going to do? And that stresses them out. They stress out because it's like they know that you're kind of fighting with this, but there's nothing like I don't feel like there's nothing that they can do. They're in a Hanged Man. Their energy is in a Hanged Man. There's nothing that they can do about the situation. So they're just waiting to see what you are going to do about the situation here. But the thing is, I don't feel like you're going to do anything. I feel like you're going to sit in this stalemate energy, this crossroads energy here, because with the Six of Wands in reverse, I don't feel like you're going to get anything done here. But let's see, what is the energy and the connection like? How does this affect the energy and the connection this week? Okay, why is it taking so long? Does that want to come out? Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit. Interesting. There is a lot of in and out energy here in this connection, a lot of hot and cold energy here, and I feel this has to do with this Four of Cups energy. It's like you guys aren't addressing the sort of elephant in the room here. Yeah, and with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, it just feels like you both feel like a lot of time is being wasted here. A lot of energy is being wasted in this connection because you both just aren't paying attention to what you need to be paying attention to in this connection. I feel with your person, that stresses them out. I feel you know what this is because you want to fix things, but you guys aren't paying attention to it. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, it's very immature actions. Very immature actions here. It's almost like the inaction is immature if there's nothing happening here. And it just feels very in and out. Maybe perhaps sometimes something happens, but then it like maybe something starts happening, something starts going, and then it kind of disappears or it stops before it gets anywhere, kind of thing. It just feels very in and out energy here. But the connection, you both are thinking about it. You both are trying to figure out what to do in this connection, what to do about things. There's a lot of thinking that's going on here. Not like, it's not an overthinking, it's just, what do I do? Like, how do I fix this? Like, you're like, how do I fix this? Your person thinks a lot about what to do, but they feel like there's nothing they can do. And a lot of that has to do with this in and out energy. It's like there's so much in and out energy that your person is like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to wait and see what Virgo does, because your person knows what's going on, and you kind of know too. Like it's like, you know, that you're not addressing the thing that you should be addressing. You're just both ignoring it. You're both ignoring that one thing that you guys should be talking about in the connection. Now, I'm not clarifying. I don't know what that is, but it has something to do. I feel like you know what it is, because this is what you want to fix. There's something that you want to have balance in, and it's this. It's whatever you guys are ignoring, whatever isn't being addressed in this connection, and your person stresses out about it. Your person worries about it, and they worry about how much time it's taking to address this. Man, you guys have some issues. I'm sorry. So what is the advice here from Spirit for this week for you, Virgo? I'm going to leave that there because it wants to stay there. Again, temperance. Dude, everybody's advice here, temperance. Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side because it's stuck in the deck. The Seven of Wands in reverse. All right, advice here. So we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, temperance, Page of Swords in reverse, King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. And then we had the Seven of Wands that was stuck in there. I feel like the Seven of Wands here, this is about letting your guard down. And I feel that you struggle with this. You struggle being vulnerable and letting your guard down, well, as most people do, but this is hidden energy. Again, what I said with the Three of Wands and the Queen of Cups, that was hidden in your energy. I feel like you do want, you are expecting some sort of emotional connection here with this person. You do expect an emotional connection here with this person. I don't know whether you have it or not. I mean, that's kind of, that was hidden away, but there is some sort of expectancy of that here. And again, here, it's hidden. It almost feels like you do want to be more vulnerable, but it's hidden. It's hidden away. You know, it's not on the surface here. So the advice here with the Page of Swords in reverse, it's kind of strange. The Page of Swords is somebody who thinks that they know what's going on, but they don't know. And I almost feel like what Spirit is saying to you, the things that you think you know, but the things like, okay, let me restate that. So there are some things about this connection, about the situation, that you think you know, but I feel like you dismiss it because you don't have enough information. And I feel like what Spirit is telling you is that you know more than you think. Does that make sense? Because it's here with the High Priestess and with the Six of Wands in reverse. It just feels like you make some assumptions here, but you dismiss the assumptions because you're like, well, I don't know for sure. Like, okay, yeah, you don't know for sure here, but Spirit is telling you, Virgo, that the things that you feel like you don't know for sure, that you have a pretty good idea and you're probably right. You know, listen to your instincts, listen to your gut. Like, what is your gut telling you? Is your gut telling you that you're right? Because, you know, you probably are. I mean, the things that you think that you know, that you have a feeling about, you're probably right about. And that's what Spirit is, you know, that's the main advice here. The things that you should do here, I feel you do need to stay calm. It does, I do feel like Spirit is like, you know, try some things out, try something else out, because whatever you've been sticking with doing is not working. Basically, whatever plan that you've had before that you've been sticking with and that you've been persistent with, it's not working. So Spirit is like, try something else. The Temperance is about alchemy, you know, turning one thing into another thing. So something about this connection that you've been doing, how about try a different approach here? Because it's not working out here. You know, you're ignoring it, it's wasting time. Whatever you think that you're doing, you know, try something else out here. The things that you shouldn't do here, basically this is like, don't think that everything's okay. That's basically what this is. Don't think that your person is, don't put your person on a pedestal. Don't think that they're okay with everything that's going on here, because they're not. They're just waiting and seeing what you do next. They're actually very stressed out about this. Like, keep that in mind. Don't think that this person is fine, because they're not. I don't feel that they are. Just because they know things and they're aware of things. I mean, this, you know, they're very stressed out. And also, like, don't think that everything is fine in the connection, because it almost feels like you're not doing things because you feel like it doesn't matter. You're making all these assumptions and you're like, well, I don't know enough, so whatever. But it's like, what does your gut tell you? What does your intuition tell you? Because I'm gonna guess here that it, just from the energies I see here, you know, things aren't okay in this connection. There's a lot of thinking going on here, and you may be thinking that this person is fine. You might be thinking that this person is happy, is satisfied, and all that. No, I don't feel this way. I don't feel this in their energy, and I don't feel this. I don't see any of that here. So Spirit is saying, no, this is a no. the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, no, things aren't okay. Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah, that's your reading, Virgo, for this week. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That helps me do more with the channel. Good luck this week. Take care. And I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and take care. Bye. Hey Libra. So this is going to be your weekly reading. So let's find out what's going on for you this week. What does Spirit want you to know for this week, basically? So let's see what the sort of main theme here is for you this week. Oh, Magician. Oh, that's nice. So, Magician, making shit happen. Yeah, I feel like this is you. You're probably you're manifesting something in this week. Something is coming in. Your Amazon order from the universe is coming in here. It can also be that you're just making some plans here to kind of get things going, get the ball going, get the ball rolling, making shit happen for you in your life. It's good. It's good energy. Confidence. All right. What's your incoming energy, Libra? I say this and then everything's just gonna go to shit. But what is your incoming energy? Oh. See, look at that. What is that? Oh, okay. So with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. So there's some unresolved pain here, but you know about it. You're very aware of this unresolved pain. You do try to ignore it, not gonna lie. But I feel like with the energy of this week, it seems that it's like you're finally figuring out how to get past this, because you're very aware that it exists. So I feel that might be what part of this Magician energy here is like, okay, I'm going to figure out how to deal with this. Possibly. I don't know. I mean, maybe. That's why I said it's all going to go to shit. Because your incoming energy here is that you're just aware. You're just aware that you have some unresolved pain here, but you are trying to ignore it. So let's see. There's another energy here, another person. What's their incoming energy towards you this week? The Moon, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Cups. This person doesn't know about the pain that you are dealing with here. This person is going to talk to you. You know, they're coming towards you. They're going to say something to you or do something here. They do feel disappointed in something here. So they don't know exactly what's going on here, but they do sense that, you know, that there's something. So they're going to come talk to you about it. This is probably why your energy is why you are ignoring it, because you're going to pretend like nothing is wrong. So this person senses that something's wrong. They don't know what it is. They don't know exactly what it is, but you know, they sense that there's something wrong here. It's disappointing to them. They do feel sadness here. You know, it is affecting them emotionally. So they're going to come talk to you, Libra, and be like, hey, Libra, what's going on? And you're just going to say, nothing, I'm fine. When, you know, you're not. Okay? So how does this affect your connection with this person? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Judgment in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. How does this affect your connection? I do feel like there's forward movement here in your connection. I do feel like you guys express how you feel. I mean, it's slow. I feel like the connection is, you guys are taking things slow, taking things one step at a time here. I do feel that the connection is dependable here. Like, it's reliable. Like, you can rely on each other here to do things. And I do feel like there is open communication here. Like, there's open about feelings. That's why I feel this person is coming in, because they sense that there's something wrong. And they're like, hey, what's going on here? I feel like there's not much being held back here when it comes to expressing your feelings with each other. Like, you know, saying like, hey, I feel like you guys are quite open about, you know, saying if something's bothering you and all that. So I feel like that's why this person is coming in and being like, hey, like, what's wrong, Libra? And when you say nothing, that kind of like, oh, it's not nothing. I do feel like you're quite honest with each other. So the fact that probably you pretending like nothing is wrong is quite odd for this connection. It's different because it feels like you guys are quite honest with each other normally. But you know, nothing is rushed here. You know, it's a very dependable connection that you have here with each other. Somebody's dependable, or you can depend on each other. Judgment in reverse, though. There is a bit of a blockage here when it comes to... Oh, sorry, I did not mean to yawn. Why did I yawn? Man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. Huh, that's weird. Just tiredness all of a sudden. All right, I'm not tired though. Judgment in reverse. I lost my train of thought too. Why? Weird. There's something about this connection that I don't want to say like it holds you back, because that's not entirely true. There's something in this connection that you both aren't seeing about this connection. yeah, there's some, because judgment is like you're, having your eyes opened, when they open to something and being like, oh my gosh, like it is kind of like it's like having sort of an awakening of some sort. And there's something about this connection that blocks that. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not clarifying. I don't know why. It just feels that way. It feels like this connection almost blocks you spiritually. I don't feel like it's something in like the physical sense. It feels like it blocks your intuition a little bit here, especially with the high priestess here. There's something about this connection that doesn't allow you to listen to your intuition. It's weird. That's strange because there's other parts of the connection seem okay. Maybe because it's a new connection. It can be that it's new. It's possible. If it's not like an old connection, maybe. Okay. Let's see what the advice here is for you, Libra. Okay. 4 of Swords, 10 of Cups in reverse, the Chariot, 5 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. So the main advice here with the Chariot is to keep moving forward. I don't know what that means. I mean, it just means stick to your path. Whatever path that you feel is your path, move forward with that. With the Magician here and the Chariot, it just feels like whatever you want to do that. It's up to you. You have free will here. If you don't want to tell this person, then don't tell them. I mean, simple as that. It doesn't matter how much this person is like, you could trust me, you can rely on me. We tell each other everything. We're very honest with each other. If you don't want to tell them, then don't tell them. Don't feel like you have to tell them. If that's not how you're feeling, go on the path that you feel is the right path for you. You know what that is. I don't know what that is. But you get to make your own path. You get to make your plans and figure out where you want to go. I mean, that's sort of the theme here. What you should be embracing here. Really, the advice here is to, look at your life, the good things in your life, the stable things in your life. Pay more attention to the things that are stable in your life, not so much to the things, the relationships that aren't. Not so much to the things that aren't emotionally fulfilling for you. The things that don't make you happy. I mean, yes, that's like duh. But I mean, this is just what Spirit is reminding you, Look at the things that make you happy in your life. Don't look at the things that don't make you happy in your life. Don't pay attention to those things. Focus on the things that are stable in your life, those staples in your life. I mean, especially like when you look at the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a dependable, reliable energy. I mean, that is part of this connection. But again, look at those things that are stable in your life, not so much the things that aren't, not so much the things that don't make you happy. That kind of is duh, but I mean, it's there. You should avoid leaving things out, especially I feel like this person, because if you don't want to make them sad, yeah, don't leave them out of here, the situation. The Nine of Pentacles, I mean, this can be about being a little too independent, doing things a little too much on your own. I'm not saying don't do that. It is restricting for you. It will restrict you if you try to do things on your own. Yeah, if you are like very independent, I guess. But that's not like, for me, that doesn't feel like a hard like don't from the universe. That's more of a just be aware that if you try to do things on your own, you are going to face some restrictions. Fine. I mean, if you're willing to face them, then fine. But yeah, what you should kind of avoid, you should avoid kind of, you know, leaving yourself out more than leaving other people out. Excluding yourself from some situations here. So like, I mean, do whatever you want to do, you know, move forward on your path and take control. You know, you're in the driver's seat. Do whatever you want to do. That's the main advice here. But just be careful that you don't leave yourself out in the cold when you're doing these things. Like, don't burn your bridges and all that stuff. You don't have to tell people everything, but especially if you've been honest and all that, you don't have to. But you know, like, you don't have to burn that bridge kind of thing. So yeah, so that's your reading, Libra, for this week. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. Good luck this week. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey, Scorpio. So let's find out what's going on for you this week. This is going to be your weekly reading. What does Spirit want you to know? So let's see what the general theme of this week is for you, Scorpio. It wants to tell me, that would be great. Okay, where'd it go? I know it fell. The fuck? Where did it go? Like, where did it actually go? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 3 of Cups in reverse. So that is basically friend problems, possibly, or just a connection, a problem in a connection, not talking, not sharing how you feel. It can be a third party situation here, you know, 3's a crowd, but it feels more about not communicating with somebody here. Like, you're not communicating how you feel. You could be talking with this person, it's just very surface level. You're not expressing, you know, how you feel about a situation or about the connection more. All right, let's see what your incoming energy is like, Scorpio. High Priestess in reverse and the Sun in reverse. So you're very much aware that this isn't making you happy. No kidding, right? I happened to glance here and I see the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, it's a miscommunication. There are communication problems here. You are aware that you guys, I mean, the Sun can also be about things not being clear. You know, you're aware that things aren't being made clear. You're aware that you aren't making things clear in this connection here. I feel like you're not really, like, you're not openly talking about this. You are aware of it, but you're not really, you're not talking to this person about it. All right, let's see the other person on the other end here. What is their energy towards you, Scorpio? Okay, that one just kind of wanted to fall all the way down. I see it. The 7 of Swords. See, I told you, it comes up. I saw it for a reason, and now it's here. The Lovers in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Yes, this person also feels, as much as you do, they feel that there's a miscommunication here in this connection. Now, this connection is it's an important connection. It's a very deep connection. I mean, the lover, I say that because the lovers only shows up for me for connections where there is a deep bond here. You know, this is a whatever soul connection, whatever. There's something important about this connection here, and there is a miscommunication here. You guys aren't talking. You're not sharing how you feel here, and this person, their energy towards you is they're not sharing either. You know, there's a lot of hidden things here. You guys are hiding things from each other. No kidding. No kidding, you guys aren't sharing how you feel because you're hiding a lot of things from each other. This person is hiding shit from you. But look, I'm very drawn to this eye. I don't know if you can see it. The eye on the fox here. They are keeping an eye out on you. I feel that's part of the secret here. The secret is that they're secretly keeping an eye out on you. You know, they're watching you in one way or another. They may be watching you energetically. You know, they might be, I don't know, getting readings about you, or they're just actually watching you, like spying on you or talking to you, like getting information about you from other people. It just feels like they have their eye on you, but they're doing it very secretively, okay? So if they are asking about you, they're doing it in a way where people don't know that they're asking about you, okay? Or the way that they're watching you, nobody knows that they're watching you. This is their little secret, okay? I also feel like this person wants to say something, but they're not going to say something. Like there is something specific that they want to tell you, but they feel blocked. I feel you both have things that you want to kind of clear the air and talk about, but there is something that's blocking the two of you. Like for you, there is something that you want to be made clear, but you're having trouble making that clear. Like you know that you should make something clear, but like you're not really sharing that. Like, yeah, you guys have a lot of the same energy. You guys are very much mirroring your energy here. You can see it in the cards, right? Like, I don't even have to really tell you. Like, the lovers here, you guys, this can be whatever, twin flame connection here, because it's very symmetrical. I mean, the High Priestess, this is all about secrets. Seven of Swords, it's all about secrets. The Sun, this is all about communication, clarity. Knight of Swords, it's all about communication, wanting to speak your truth. They're all very symmetrical here. I'm just, pointing it out. So how's this affecting your connection with this person? Flop. I don't know which way this goes. I'm pretty sure it goes this way. Yeah, okay. So we have Judgment in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups, and the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you guys, there's a lot of love in this connection, but there is a lot that is not being said. There's a lot of confusion in this connection because there is truth that is not coming out. I mean, that's the things that you guys are hiding from each other. It's preventing some sort of... it's preventing you from there being some sort of second chance here. Like, there's a lot of regret and remorse that's going on here in this connection. I feel like there's a regret from not telling, like not saying the things that you want to say, from not being truthful in this connection here. And with the King of Swords in reverse, I mean, I feel that there is a block, like you guys, it's preventing you from making any sort of decision or action here. It's like the energy I get from this King of Swords is like, well, I can't make a decision. I can't do something because I feel like I don't have enough information. Even though you do know. That's the thing. The King of Swords, he does know. He does have the information, but he just like, I can't make a decision. I can't do anything here because I feel like I don't have enough. It's like, well, you do have enough. It's just, there's a blockage. There's a lot of blockages here. You know, there's a lot of confusion in this connection, a lot of overthinking, so much thinking. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of emotions here. You guys do care for each other. You know, the Queen of Cups is a very loving and caring energy here. You do have love for each other. You do care about each other almost unconditionally. Perhaps that is what some of this has to do with, you know, being honest about how you feel about each other, because that is the main energy here. Not expressing your feelings, not saying how you feel, just thinking about it a lot. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of overthinking here, and I mean, there's regret, there's remorse here. All right, so what is the advice here for you, Scorpio? What's the advice? Five of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands in reverse, Four of Coins or Pentacles, and Six of Wands in reverse. Lots of minor arcana. Minor arcana. So the main advice here. So the Nine of Wands, you got to let your guard down. That Nine of Wands, all I see here is there are so many walls being built up. You got to let your guard down. You got to be a little vulnerable here. Somebody has to do it. And I mean, this is your reading. I'm talking to you. So you got to let your guard down. The advice here for what you should be doing here. The Nine. Why did I say nine? Five of Wands. That's the Nine of Wands. The Five of Wands in reverse here. There's a lot of inner conflict that you're having here with yourself. I mean, it's, you know, it's fine. It's fine to, you know, think about things and, you know, see the pros and cons and all that. But I feel like there needs to be some communication here, and Spirit is saying, you know, you should embrace moving things forward, and you move things forward by communicating most of the time. But I mean, it's more about pushing this forward here because you're conflicted, and it's like, okay, so you're conflicted, but you know, get through your conflict, what you're conflicted about, and move past it, move forward, because it's almost like it feels like you're fighting with yourself and you're not going anywhere. So you need to move past this, move past what you're fighting with here internally. It feels like it has to do with whatever this regret is, and I feel this regret is about keeping things, keeping secrets for both of you, keeping secrets, pretending like you don't know things, pretending like you shouldn't say anything here. I mean, this is, you know, there's a lot of remorse here for the things that you didn't say, I feel. And you need to move past this in one way or another. I don't know how you move past this, but I mean, you do. And over here, the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in reverse, these are things that you should be avoiding. You should avoid, again, this goes with the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Four of Pentacles is somebody who, you know, keeps things to themselves. You need to be more vulnerable. You need to be more open. You know, you need to stop keeping things to yourself. You need to want to share things, because Four of Coins is a card of the miser. You know, it's energy that you're just keeping things to yourself. You shouldn't be keeping things to yourself. You need to share. Share the love here with the Queen of Cups here. Share your knowledge. Share what you know, because you know things. You're just pretending that you don't know things, but you know things. And like, yeah, I know it's easier said than done, but yes, share things here. And obviously, like, avoid ignoring this, like, ignoring the things that ignoring what you actually know about the situation here. Like, that's just holding you back. It's basically, these are the same energies. This High Priestess in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse, they're the exact same energy. This is you being aware of what's going on around you, but pretending like you don't. And I mean, it's all that it's doing is holding you back. Pretending that you don't know what's going on is holding you back. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. This is the advice and guidance. I'm just saying. I mean, maybe you'll gain some insight from it. I don't know. But either way, that's your reading, Scorpio, for this week. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. Good luck this week. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, Sagittarius. So, let's see what's going on this week. I admit, I took a break, I come back, and I forgot how to shuffle. Okay, whatever. Let's go. What's going on this week? For you, what does Spirit want to tell you? Man. Alright, let's see what the main theme here is for you this week, Sagittarius. Three of Wands in reverse. This is delays. It's delays. So something about this week, something that you may be expecting to happen this week may not happen this week. It can just be delays. It can be you or somebody else, or someone else is hesitating to do something here, or to, yeah. There's that as well. Just delays. Setbacks, delays. I mean, it feels annoying. But let's see. What's your incoming energy this week? Queen of Cups in reverse and Six of Cups in reverse. Okay, so this has to do with something from the past. I don't know what. I'm not clarifying, but there's something here from the past that you haven't let go of. Something that is just emotionally draining. Something that, yes, you feel emotional about, but it's almost like it feels like this shit again. This may be what is causing some sort of delay for you, or some sort of setback this week. It's possible it's to do with a person. There's just something that from your past or from before that you haven't like let go of. It can be that, yeah, there's just something that you haven't let go of the past that is, yeah, it's either it's very emotionally draining, or you may be a little codependent on it. The Queen of Cups can be a little bit of a codependency issue as well. So let's see. There's another energy here. What's their energy coming in towards you? Oh, okay. High Priestess in reverse, Eight of Cups, and Temperance in reverse. Oh, okay. So, okay, I think I see what's going on here. So there's somebody who, their energy towards you is, yeah, they're kind of stirring some shit up here for you. They're stirring shit up probably from the past here. They're like, hey, remember when you did this, or remember when this happened? And you're just like, oh my god, that was so long ago. Like, why are you even bringing this up? This person, their energy here is that they want to move on from something. They want to move on possibly from something here in the past here. So they're bringing it up possibly with you to kind of be like, hey, remember this? Like, I need to move on from this, and I'm going to bring this up with you. Um they're going to pretend like they don't know like what they're doing. They may even pretend um that they don't know what's going on here. They may even pretend that this is something that they know that, okay, so whatever they're bringing up, they know that this is something that is sort of close to you, emotionally, that this is something that, you know, would cause you to feel emotionally drained by it. But they're going to pretend like they don't know that. Some sneaky shit going on here. When I say that, like, the reason why I say, because with the temperance in reverse, this is somebody who starts a lot of drama. This is somebody who, you know, they stir shit up here, and whatever's going on here in the past, like, this person, they want to move on from the situation here to, but it's like their energy towards you is that they want to move on. I don't know from what. But yeah, okay, you know what, I'm gonna get some more information here. Let's get what's going on. How does this affect your connection with this person? I'll be able to kind of see more here. How does this affect your connection with them this week? Okay. Five of Swords in reverse, the World, Page of Cups, and the King of Cups. Okay, so there are emotions here in this connection. There are feelings here. Somebody feels like the victim in this connection, and somebody feels like, you know, that they fucked up, basically. So somebody feels like they fucked up, and somebody feels like the victim here. I don't know who's who in this connection here. There is a cycle that is ending in this connection. I don't, it feels, because it does feel that it's sort of attached to this moving on, wanting to move on from one part of this connection to another part here. I really, yeah, I do feel like this person, this Eight of Cups energy, the Eight of Cups is about, you know, willingly moving on from something here, towards better things for themselves. And I feel that this connection is closing out a cycle here. That doesn't necessarily mean things are ending in this connection. It just feels like something is moving from one thing to another. So it can be like, in a connection, if you had a situation, it's like, okay, so we're done with that situation. Now we can move on to the next situation. We can, you know, usually it's positive. The World, you know, it's something that you feel satisfied with how that ended. Like, you both feel satisfied with how it ended, and now, you know, you're opening up a new cycle here. The Page of Cups and the King of Cups. Yeah, there are feelings here. There are emotions here. It's like, the Page of Cups, on one hand, like, there is emotions here that are kind of juvenile. I don't really know how else to explain that. It's like not really knowing how to handle the emotions that are going on here in this connection. And then with the King of Cups, this is, you know, I feel a lot of these, it's like this connection, it's like you can feel, you don't feel like your emotions are out of control in this connection. You can control how you feel about this person, and vice versa. You know, the two of you, aren't very expressive of how you feel, but it's not like a bad thing. Like, it just kind of feels like you understand each other. There's a level of understanding here. um yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, I want what's best for you, you want what's best for me, kind of thing. um yeah, but like I said, somebody here feels like they fucked up, and somebody feels like they're the victim. So somebody fucked up and the other person feels, you know, like they've been victimized here. um Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what this is about because I'm not clarifying. It just feels like there's just something that's being dug up from your past here. There's a lot of past shit going on here, um, in these readings. You know, I mean, this person does want to move on from something, and I feel that's possibly why, you know, this is being dug up. Something from the past, possibly, you know, that involves them, that maybe they want to move on from it as well. I don't know. I don't really know if whatever this past thing of yours directly involves this person or not. It may or it may not. um but I do feel like they're stirring some shit up. I do feel like they don't feel comfortable about whatever past you're talking about here. This person um does not feel comfortable with whatever past that you feel emotionally tied to. So I mean, it can be an ex. It's possible that your incoming energy is that you can't let go of an ex, and this person, you know, is, you know, they sense that and they're just like, maybe I should just kind of like, they're trying to move past this because they know that they should. But it doesn't mean like they can't help how they feel. They do feel uncomfortable at the very least about this past that you have, and they're just gonna pretend like, you know, that they don't know what you're talking about. They're gonna pretend that, you know, that they don't know that you feel a certain way about this past. You know, they might feel, they, you know, the five of swords in reverse can feel like you both feel like you're the victim here, and you both, like, from your person's perspective, they might feel like you fucked up, and from your perspective, you might feel like they fucked up. I mean, it's possible. All right, so let's see what the advice here is for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Empress in reverse, we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Devil. Yeah, okay. So the main advice here with the Empress in reverse, I feel that if you don't want to open up to this person, you don't have to. It does feel a little bit like, if you don't have to care about this, like about how this person feels, I guess. I know that sounds kind of harsh, doesn't it? But I don't really know what the situation is. I'm just reading the energy here, and you know, the advice here is, you know, the Empress in reverse is somebody who, you know, is closed for business. And it just feels like, you know, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. You can delay this. And I feel like that's, you know, the theme here. Delays and setbacks. You don't have to talk about it right now. If you don't want to share how you feel right now, you don't have to. The sort of things like to embrace here, the things that you should be like doing here, you should be honest here, but you should also seek out the truth. Figure out, basically, with this Five of Swords, figure out, does this person think that you fucked up? Or if they fucked up, figure out why they fucked up. You know, figure these things out. Figure the things out that they're not telling you here. Like, because this person, obviously here with the High Priestess in reverse, you know, they're pretending that they don't know something. So maybe figure that out. Figure out what it is that they actually know and what it is that they don't know. There is an energy here that you should figure some shit out here. You should find out the truth here. But be careful. Oops. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you know, be careful. Take things slow. Don't do anything too rash or impulsively here. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who you know, is cautionary, you know, so take caution here while you're finding out the truth. Like, don't be like an asshole about it. you know be take things one step at a time. Just be wary of that. Over here, these are things that you really shouldn't be doing, things that you should be avoiding. I get here, basically it's avoiding a cocky attitude. Here with, with the devil and the 6 of Wands here, kind of avoid making it all about you. Okay. Yes, I feel it is mostly about you, but think about the King of Cups here. The King of Cups can be very compassionate. The King of Cups, he thinks about other people. He he wants to make sure that everybody's taken care of, and so try to avoid being selfish here. Try to avoid falling into bad behaviors here. When it comes to like, hey, this is about me, look at me, pay attention to me. Yeah, try to avoid that. I mean, yes, this is about you, but it's not all about you. Remember, more about finding out the truth, less about it should be all about me, because I do feel that this person, they do feel uncomfortable at the very least about what's going on here, and it may come off that they're trying to stir shit here just for the sake of it, but I feel that there's more to it than that. Okay. But I can't really, I'm not really going any deeper here, but that's for you to find out. All right, Sagittarius, so that's your reading for this week. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. Yeah, good luck this week. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, Capricorn. So let's see what's going on for you this week. Your weekly reading. What does the universe want you to know? We'll find out. So what's the main energy here, the main theme for this week? Star in reverse. This can be a bit of a pessimistic attitude or way of seeing things, feeling like something isn't going to work out, feeling almost like something's not going to work out before you even really try. Like that kind of not having faith in something here. Like, yeah, that's kind of the energy here for you this week, Capricorn. All right, let's see what your incoming energy like. What is your incoming energy? Ace of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles. I feel here your incoming energy here is that you are being generous. I feel like with your time in some way. It does feel a little, with this Ace of Cups in reverse, it does feel like you feel possibly lonely. There can be a lonely feeling here. A lot of this energy feels very pessimistic. It does feel like almost like you're giving into this lonely feeling, this separation here of, emotion here. And that pessimistic feeling, I mean, that's where it's coming from. It feels like giving into these emotions, giving into the lost emotions, which can be feeling lonely or even sad. I can get a bit of sadness there as well. Hmm. Okay. Let's see the other energy. Um, there's another person here. Let's see what their energy is like towards you this week. Four of Cups, Sun in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So this person's energy towards you, I don't want to be like a downer, but it doesn't look great. This whole reading doesn't. I'm gonna be honest. This whole reading's kind of depressing. I'm gonna be honest about that. This person, they're not paying any attention to this. Whatever you're giving, or whatever you gave, they're not looking at it. They're not paying attention to it. Their energy towards you is discontent here. Discontent about, perhaps this can be a breakup. This could be about a lack of commitment here, possibly. Yeah, their energy towards you is that they just don't feel like you have the same values, that you don't see things the same way in terms of some sort of commitment here. And that may be why your energy seems to be this energy of a loss of love, a loss of emotion here, which can be, feeling lonely here. Perhaps it's because this person isn't very happy towards you. Their energy towards you is there's a discontent here, a discontent that you guys just don't see things, you don't have the same values, the same beliefs here in something. Possibly when it comes to commitment or long-term whatever here, and this person just really isn't paying any attention. They're kind of trying to ignore anything that you're giving towards them. Okay. So how is this affecting the connection this week? It's all very sad and depressing energy. I don't really like it, but we'll see. How is this affecting the connection? Five of Swords in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, Nine of Swords, and the Two of Cups. I told you there was a separation here. I'm not like bullshitting you. The Two of Cups in reverse. This is a separation. Two of Cups, separation. Hierophant in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. This is all. This looks like a breakup. I don't know if it's recent or not, but there is a separation here that is causing this pessimistic feeling here. The Nine of Swords, this is something, it's very stressful. It's it's very stressful on the people involved in this connection. Something that they think about, something that keeps you up at night. This is part of the discontent here as well. There is an energy here of feeling shame, feeling guilt for something that somebody did or a way that they acted here. That possibly, with your person, that may be why they're ignoring the situation, or why they may be ignoring you. The Page of Wands in reverse. This is something that didn't get started. Maybe somebody tried to say something here. They tried to talk things out here, but I feel like your person here was not really in a chatty mood here. I do feel like you were trying to give something to this connection. You were trying to be generous here. But it almost feels like you fell short a little bit here with the Page of Wands in this connection in reverse. It's just, there is a block here. Like, nobody's really talking. Nobody's really saying anything here in this connection. And I mean, it's in the middle between the Five of Swords here in reverse and the Nine of Swords. So it's in between. So it can be because somebody feels bad, and it can be because somebody's stressed out and, you know, they're all up in their heads. All right, so what's the advice for you, Capricorn? What's the advice for you this week? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Knight of Swords and the Moon. Alright, so the main advice here is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I mean, honestly, the advice here is that, you know, shit happens. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is basically bad luck, bad timing, things that are out of your control. I mean, it's basically saying it's not your fault. It's not your fault, Capricorn. The universe works in a way that sometimes we don't really understand why it does the things it does. But this, you know, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is basically external forces that you can't control are, you know, kind of at play here, and the universe just wants to tell you this isn't your fault. What's going on here? So don't blame yourself, and you don't really have much control over what happens. I know that kind of sucks to hear, but that's what the advice is. So what can you do? These are the things that you should embrace, the things that you can do here. You can think about the past, you know, kind of look to your past, if that makes you feel better. This is kind of a weird energy to be here. The Six of Cups in reverse. I mean, that's, you know, that is about being a little stuck in the past. It is, you know, reminiscing and being nostalgic. You know, I would say perhaps there's a warning here that yes, you can look back on your memories and look back on things that were good here, but try not to get too stuck in that. Try not to like live in the past here. The Queen of Wands here, I mean, this is about faking it till you make it type of energy. Because I get a really pessimistic, sort of sad, depressing energy here. So it is a little bit like, you know, if you force yourself to smile, force yourself to act happy, then perhaps you may feel happier. Maybe. But I mean, that's the energy here. Things for you to avoid: the the Knight of Swords and the Moon. So avoid worrying too much about this, and avoid really saying things here, like about like doing impulsive actions here. Like avoid being impulsive and doing something that you may regret later. You know, avoid doing things, especially when it comes to things that you don't know anything about. Yeah, I mean, the Moon is about worrying and being depressed and all that. And I mean, it's not like don't do this, but you know, in the position here, it's more about if you worry about this a lot, if you get too much in your feelings, because that's the Moon. The Moon is a lot of emotions. And if you start, you know, feeling sort of depressed about the situation here, it is going to hold you back. I'm not saying don't feel bad about, because this is a breakup here. I can see that here. It's like, don't feel bad. You can feel bad about it, but yeah, I mean, just be aware that, you know, if you get into this dark place here, because the Moon can be a dark place, because it's not like the sun shines bright. The Moon is, you know, you see things, but there are a lot of dark spots here, and if you fall into these dark areas, it is going to hold you back. Just try to avoid being impulsive here. Try to avoid taking actions here that that may, I mean, it's kind of weird here. Like the Knight of Swords is usually somebody who speaks their truth, and like I get like it's very action oriented in terms of like talking about how, like, how you're thinking. I feel like this is more about the sort of stressful part of this, and that, to avoid doing anything impulsively, to avoid focusing too much on the sort of negative parts, to avoid focusing too much on the pessimistic things here, because it will hold you back. Because the Knight of Swords is somebody who focuses, who has, sometimes they are very one track minded. So I do feel like, avoid being so one track minded and focusing too much on what has gone on in this connection, getting too much in your head to the point where it starts harming your health, harming, your sleep patterns and all that. Like, try to avoid that. A lot of this is just try to not get into that dark spot here, because it's just going to hold you back. Okay? I'm sorry about this reading. I wish it was a little happier, but it is what it is. All right, Capricorn, that's your reading for this week. Thanks for watching. If you, I'm not gonna say, because you probably didn't enjoy this reading, but if you found it interesting, I suppose I would appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. Good luck this week, really, and take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. All right, hey Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you this week in your weekly reading. What does Spirit or the universe, whatever you want to call it, what does it want you to know for this week? So what's the main energy here? The main theme, I guess. I say energy like 20,000 times. It's like almost lost its meaning. Almost. Okay. The Magician in reverse. Huh. I feel like this card comes up a lot for you. This is the I can't card. This is the this energy here for you this week is you feel like you can't do something. You're like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. But you can. That's the thing. That's the thing with the Magician. The Magician is somebody who has all the resources, all the talent, the ability to do something, but they hold themselves back. They don't have the confidence. They don't feel like they can do something. They don't have that, they don't, yeah, they doubt themselves. And I feel like this is you. There's some self-doubt here. You don't think that you can do something, but you can. You have all the resources. You know everything, but you just stop yourself. You're in your own way here. All right, so what's your incoming energy, Aquarius, for this week? The Chariot, and okay, and the Knight of Swords. All right, so your incoming energy here is you want to move forward. You want to move forward, and you want to move forward because there's something here that you want to say. The Knight of Swords here is somebody who has a truth that they want to say, and this, this is how you want to move forward. You want to move forward, and you want to say something very specific here. I feel like you're holding back, though. You feel like you can't. Again, you're like, I can't move forward. I can't move forward and say what I want to say, but you can. So, there's another energy here. So, what is their energy towards you? I know, there. See, there I go, saying energy 20,000 times again. But what is it? What is their energy towards you? 3 of Coins in reverse, the 10 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. Huh. So their energy towards you, they feel like they're doing things on their own. They feel like you're not cooperating with them. They feel like you're not on the same page with them. They are dealing, they feel your energy, like they feel like this is a bit of a burden for them. Not that you're a burden, but it they feel weighed down by this connection with you. And I feel it's because they're expecting something here soon. The Three of Wands is somebody who looks towards the future. They do see some sort of future here with you. I mean, yeah, I feel like with you here, with the Knight of Swords, you know, this wanting to say something, this wanting to take some sort of action here, it can, you know, it can be attributing to this feeling of this weighed down burden here. You know, if this is something that you're going to do soon or that you want to do soon, if this person like feels that. But yeah, they just feel like you're not working with them, that you're not working together with them, that you're not on the same page as them here. And that is what really is causing these burdens here, these issues here for this person when it comes to you. So how is this affecting your connection with this person? Well, there isn't really much communication. Or forward movement, I should say, currently for this week. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, the energy in this connection, I mean, I do feel there are feelings here. But so with the Nine of Cups here, this connection is on a certain level satisfying in that you are wish fulfillment to each other. You basically, it's like you have things for that each other, how would I put this? Okay, from your point of view, this person has things that are satisfying to you. You know, this person fulfills some sort of wish for you, and it goes vice versa for them as well. You fulfill some sort of wish for this person as well. When I say wish, I mean this is like what somebody would want out of a connection with somebody else. You guys both satisfy each other on some level here, but you know, with the King of Cups in reverse, the emotions here are kind of all over the place. It's like you can't control your emotions when it comes to this connection. I feel like this for your person, this is partially why, you know, it's upsetting for them that things aren't working out. It's upsetting for them that you guys aren't working together. It's upsetting that you guys aren't even doing anything together. I feel that the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you're just not working on things together. You're not doing anything together. You're probably not like hanging out together. And this is upsetting for this person, but it's also upsetting for you. I mean, this is for the connection here. And it does cause, you know, a weight, you know, burdens. I mean, this is like the darkest card here is this Ten of Wands, and it's, I mean, that's how it feels. It feels like there's just too much shit here that needs to get out of the way. Now, the good part here is that, you know, tens reset to an ace, and this is an Ace of Pentacles here, but the Ace of Pentacles, it's in reverse. It's very slow moving energy here. There is potential in this connection. You both feel the potential here in this connection, but it's stalled out. You know, it's already slow energy to begin with, and it's just now, it's just even slower. You know, the opportunity is here, but it's being blocked. And I feel a lot of this has to do with the burdens that are being put here. It's being blocked, and for what you want to say. I mean, if you say something, I feel that also would unblock this as well. The Five of Swords here, honestly, I feel like you're both fucking this up. I'm gonna be honest. You're fucking it up in your way, they're fucking it up in their way. because the Five of Swords here, this reads as self-sabotage. Self-sabotage for the future of this connection, self-sabotage for the potential that this connection has. Here, there's just a lot of fucking up in this connection. I can't speak for your person because this isn't their reading. This is your reading, Aquarius. But I can see here, your energy here is that you think you can't do something. And I feel like that's what's holding you back. Because this fuck up here, it feels like it has something to do with something that you need to say to this person. I don't think that that is the fuck up. I mean, maybe something you said, I don't know, but it feels related. Yeah, okay, let's see the advice here for you, Aquarius. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles, we have Justice, the Lovers in reverse, we have the Emperor in reverse, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I have to sneeze. Sorry. Okay, ow. Okay. So, the advice here. Okay, the lovers in reverse. This connection. Spirit wants to tell you that this connection is a strong connection here. The Lovers doesn't come out for anything other than strong connections. And when I say strong connections, it's like these are deep connections here. The advice here, I mean, there's something wrong here with this connection, obviously. There are too many burdens. You're not, somebody isn't doing anything. They feel like they can't. And because this is your reading, I feel it's more you. You feel like you can't do something here. And the advice here really is that, you know, the connection, there's a miscommunication problem here. There is a communication problem. That's usually, for me, when the Lovers are in reverse, to me, that is a miscommunication in the connection. Because when there's something wrong in a connection that's this deep, usually it's because somebody isn't communicating. They're not expressing something to the other person, and vice versa. Like, there is a blockage of communication here. It's not necessarily advice. It's more just so you know, this is the problem. This is the problem for everything. You guys aren't communicating. I can see that. So what do you do? So these are the things that you should be doing. The sort of advice of what you should be embracing here. There needs to be a balance. Definitely. These two cards are all about balancing. You need to find a balance in your life. I don't know what's going on in your life here, but you have to find some sort of balance here. I know that sounds very preachy, but you're going back and forth on what should I do? What should I do? It feels like I can feel it here. I feel like you want to move forward. I feel like you want to say something, but you don't. And that's where I feel this back and forth energy is. You need to fucking balance this out. You need to decide, because you're like, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? I'm like, if this is shit or get off the pot time, you know, if you're gonna do it, then just fucking do it. I mean that's what's here. Make things right. Justice here is, you know, if you balance things out and if you fucking make up your mind, you know, and make things right, then you're gonna feel better. That's the advice here. Because like I said, there's a miscommunication problem. You want to say something, but you feel like you can't. Miscommunication problem. Well, here's the solution. Fucking just do it. Just do it. Just say it. Just say what you want to say. And, you know, that may fix things. Because your person here feels like you're not willing to cooperate with this with them. They feel like you don't want to say anything to them. They feel like you don't want to do anything with them. But the energy that I feel here, that's the opposite for both of you. What do you need to get rid of? What you need to avoid? You need to avoid this. This is ego. This is... You need to swallow your pride. I see that here. The Eight of Pentacles is also... You need to... What's holding you back is doing nothing. This is a card of procrastination. A lot of energy I get from this is procrastination, and this is where the self-sabotage is coming from on your end. I don't know. This isn't a reading for your person. This is a reading for you. I'm telling you now that what's holding you back is you're not putting enough effort into this. And when I say not enough effort, this is a card of procrastination or quote laziness. And that is where the self-sabotage is coming from here. Self-sabotage of the future of, you know, something. I'm telling you, I know you want to say something. You want to say something to this person, but you keep putting it off. And Spirit here is saying that is holding you back here, and that you need to swallow your pride. If you don't swallow your pride and do something here and make up your mind, then this isn't getting resolved. And like, this is a connection. This is such a good connection. It's a good connection. It has a lot of potential here. You both are wish fulfillment to each other. I mean, you're in your own way. I told you that at the very beginning of this reading. You are what is stopping yourself. You are in your own way. I mean, all I can do is give you the reading. All I can do is tell you what's here in the energy. I mean, you have free will. You can do whatever the fuck you want. But I'm just saying what's here. Alright, Aquarius. That's your reading for this week. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. Good luck this week. You know, it's all up to you. It's all up to you, Aquarius. This is what this is. This is up to you. But anyways, good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey Pisces. So let's see what's going on for you this week. This is going to be your weekly reading. I'm going to find out what Spirit, if I can get these cards, the universe wants you to know for this week. They're just sticking to me, the cards. It's just kind of weird. All right, what's the sort of main theme here for you this week, Pisces? Six of Cups. So there's something nostalgic going on this weekend. I don't necessarily feel it's a bad thing. It's just, you know, going back to your roots, going back to the origin of something here. Just kind of looking back, taking a look back, walking down memory lane. You know, it's that type of energy. All right, so what's your incoming energy here, Pisces? Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this can be something from your childhood. The Page of Pentacles is a very innocent energy here. So you may be thinking back about something that happened to you when you were a kid. Something that might have been, that caused, it was a struggle, or something that may have caused some tension here for you. Something that wasn't easy, that was not easy to get over. Yeah. All right. So there's another energy here. So what's the incoming energy towards you from somebody else? The other side. What's that incoming energy towards you? Page of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Swords. All right. Again, I feel like this person is probably from your past. The Page of Wands energy just feels like very immature energy here. So this person's energy towards you, I feel like this person kind of, maybe they were acting kind of recklessly. They were just kind of doing whatever the fuck they wanted to do. I feel like this person isn't over it. You know, they still hold some emotional attachment here to either you or the situation, because this is something that they think about a lot. Something they think about, something they, you know, that kind of keeps them up at night here. If they were the cause of the struggle here for you, then yes, they think about it a lot. Or if they were a part of it in some way, maybe you shared the struggle with this person. They're not over it. Yeah, they're not over this. The Page of Wands energy, like, it just feels like this person might come and talk to you about it. And maybe that's why you're feeling nostalgic here. Yeah. Okay, so how's this affecting your connection with this person? Okay, we have Judgment in reverse. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. And we have the Sun. Ooh, I don't feel like you really want to talk to this person. Like, it kind of feels like you don't really want much to do with this person. So, okay, if you're feeling nostalgic here, like, I don't really feel like you're stuck in the past, but there's something here in your past that you struggled with when you were younger. And this other energy, somebody may have, you know, the Page of Wands can be kind of a player energy. If this is somebody, if this has to do like with a past connection, maybe this person did something that was immature and, you know, kind of flighty, not really responsible here. And like, I feel the energy and the connection is that you kind of don't really want another chance with this person. Like, that you kind of ignore each other. I don't feel like, perhaps you're not even in each other's lives anymore. There is an energy here of, this isn't what I want. I'm kind of like, I'm not satisfied here with how things happened. And, you know, I'm just not happy about things here, about what happened here. There's a discontent energy here that I'm not happy. And that's, you know, this person thinks about this because they're not happy and they're not satisfied, you know, with the sort of struggles here that you've had with whatever this is. Yeah, I feel like you guys aren't really paying attention to this connection. You don't pay attention to each other. So I feel like maybe you haven't talked to each other for a while or something. It just feels like you've left the other person behind. Like, that you both have left each other alone with Judgment in reverse and the Four of Cups. I just feel like this is a connection from a long time ago that you probably haven't talked to this person for a while. You might not have even thought about this person for a while, and, you know, you're just feeling kind of nostalgic and you're just thinking about the past and just, you know, reminiscing, walking down memory lane here, because I don't feel like there's anything actively going on with you and this person, this connection. So what is the advice here? I mean, it's coming up here for a reason. Spirit wants you to reflect on this for some reason. It's coming up in your energy for some reason. I mean, it could be the lunar eclipse energy here that's affecting you, bringing up stuff from the past so you can think about it and reflect on it. But we'll see here. What is the advice here that Spirit wants to give you, Pisces? I did see the Devil card. This may be triggering for you in some way, and perhaps it's trying to get you to, like, the universe wants you to let go of this. Maybe it's something that you've buried or something. I don't know. Okay, we have the Lovers. We have the Six of Wands. We have the, okay, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So the main advice here, this is coming up so you can work on yourself. So the Eight of Pentacles is about, you know, working on you, working to better yourself. So the reason why this is happening, why you're thinking about this particular situation and this connection here, is so that you can work on yourself here. Yeah, so you can work some things out. So what should you be doing here? What you should be embracing here? I mean, the lovers here, I mean, yes, it can be about connection, but in this particular instance, I feel like this is pay attention to what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, even if it doesn't make any sense. And I feel, I mean, that's something that you need to sort of, what spirit is like, you need to focus on. Focus on the things that in your life, it can be a person. I mean, it's very likely that it's a person, but I don't like, it doesn't have to be, but it's, you know, choosing what you pay attention to, choosing if you pay attention to something that you, maybe something that you lost here, or some sort of passion or love that you have for someone or something. And if it, you know, it doesn't make any sense, like it doesn't seem to make any logical sense, why would I feel this way? Why does this bring me joy? Why does this bring me happiness? But it doesn't have to make sense. And it's like, you know, pay attention to that, you know, be aware of that. And I feel whatever this is that you're reflecting on is in benefit of that. You know, it can just be like an experience that you had that you've forgotten about, and you know, thinking back on it kind of helps you realize what is it that you, in your present day, what is it that you love that maybe you've been ignoring here, because this is a connection that you've been ignoring, you haven't really been paying attention to. And but now spirit is like, pay attention to this, pay attention to this, and figure out what it is that that you love in your life. The things that you should be avoiding here, I mean, avoid being stubborn, avoid not changing. I mean, that seems pretty obvious here. Like, you know, you want to move forward, but also, like, yeah, avoid stagnation here. I mean, that's the main thing here to avoid, because, you know, this, if your life, like, if, how would I put this? It almost feels like the stagnation kind of makes things unstable here, or there's something here, like it can be that this is making you unstable because, you know, it's something that it's a memory from your past that you've struggled with, and that, you know, brings some sort of discontent here, and that can be instability in your life, and that, you know, is holding you back. And so it's like, this is what you need to work on. You need to work on the struggle that you had here, and not to stay stagnant in this energy, you know, to heal and work on it and work on yourself. I mean, this is really healing energy here. You know, whatever this is, it's like, it's you know, you think about these things for a reason, and they come up and they pop up here because it's like, hey, you should think about these things, because they're there for a reason. They're there to help you learn and grow and heal. And perhaps, you know, this is leading you to some opportunity. It can even be leading you to this, to the lovers. I mean, this is a position here of opportunity, so it can be leading to an opportunity here in a connection, in a deeper connection here, possibly. All right, so that's your reading, Pisces, for this week. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. Good luck this week. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.